welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth Monet and I am so glad that you are here with me today. I just want to thank you for clicking on my video and choosing to spend time with me today. We will be doing a fall bucket list today, and I just did it on a good old-fashioned piece of paper with pen. There's lots of PDFs and stuff on Pinterest and online, but I decided I just wanted to write it out by hand. You don't have to do anything fancy. This is just something for yourself. If you want, you could put it up in a picture frame or post it on a little corkboard or something for yourself to see the rest of the season. If you're new here, I would love if you would stick around with us and go ahead and like and subscribe. Click the thumbs up button and push the subscribe button. Make sure that you come back and join us for all the other videos that we have coming in the future. And if you guys have not already checked out my latest videos, I have a fall haul where I show you everything I got to decorate with, and then I also have a fall decorate with me video. So if you haven't checked those out, go ahead and check them out. I might be able to link them here as well if you want to click on them after this video. Alright, okay guys, so these are in no particular order. I'm just going down my list that I wrote out. The first one I have is a farmer's market. I've actually been wanting to go to the farmer's market for quite a bit now, but as a parent, I'm sure most of you guys can relate. Any extra sleep you get, you want to take, especially on Saturday mornings. So I have not done that yet this summer, but I want to put it on my fall bucket list. I think it'd be a great experience for the kids. You get to get out and about and meet people and give your kids experiences, so I think that's really exciting. Also, of course, at farmers markets, there's lots of produce and stuff usually, and so that kind of goes with the season. The second thing I have on my list is to read. I am an adult. I got one more year left, you guys, in my 20s come October, but I love Nancy Drew as a kid, and my friend has the whole collection, which means I don't even have to go to the library to get my books. I can check them out from her and I don't have to read them out of order. My goal is to read them all in order from the beginning to the end, and the little kid in me is super excited. I've been really trying to cut back on screen time. I wouldn't say I've been super successful, but I think having something to replace that downtime will help. Reading in general is on my bucket list, but specifically Nancy Drew. So I'm moving on to the next thing, and I have drink apple cider. I also will include hot cocoa in that, but to me, hot cocoa is more of a Christmas winter thing, but I would definitely drink that as well. Apple cider to me is more of a quintessential fall drink. I'm curious to know, do you guys drink hot apple cider or cold apple cider? If we're really going to go into the seasonal vibes, you have to at least have one hot glass of apple cider, like in a mug or something. The next thing on my list is going to a pumpkin patch. I feel like that has to go on just about everybody's fall bucket list. Unless you're allergic to pumpkins or something, you gotta go to the pumpkin patch. With that, the next thing on my list is carving or painting a pumpkin. So last year, I ended up with my toddler just painting a pumpkin. We put stickers on it. If I remember correctly, he might have even used markers on it. It was just an easier, mess-free way to get into the spirit of things. So this year, I think I want to actually carve one. And, ooh, I need to add that to my list. Roasting pumpkin seeds. I'm going to put that down. Also, I'd like to make pumpkin soup or squash soup. Have y'all ever made that before? If so, can you leave me a recipe, because I genuinely want to try that this year. I was telling my mother-in-law the other day how I put squish soup, you guys. Can you see? Squish soup. I was telling my mother-in-law that I really wanted to try it, so maybe we can do it together, but that would be really fun. Squash, not squish. If you guys hear the baby in the background, I apologize. Hubby is watching the baby and toddler, but you might hear some noises, so I'm sorry about that. The next thing I have on my list is to make cinnamon rolls from scratch. So when we first moved in this house, I did a reel on my Instagram of me and baby boy doing cinnamon rolls together from the can, which I have nothing against, but someone commented and it made me think, yeah, I totally want to make them from scratch. How fun would that be? And I've been getting into baking and stuff lately, so I think I actually have all the ingredients. I might be running out of cinnamon right now because I've been using that for my coffee, but I want to make homemade cinnamon rolls, so that is on my list. Also in the baking vibe, I want to bake a pie. I feel like another thing that's very fall is an apple pie, but it doesn't have to be an apple pie. I so want to do that, but I even like berry pies. I don't know. I know some people really love pecan pies, so we'll see what happens, but I really want to get that done on my list. So if you guys haven't noticed, there's a trend with me, food in fall. Summer and fall are the best times of year to make s'mores and have campfires. So make s'mores and have campfires. Those kind of go hand in hand. You kind of want to do one with the other. So that's a big one on my list. The next thing I have on my list is an outdoor movie night. I don't even have a specific movie in my head, but I want to do an outdoor movie night because we bought a projector. I actually bought a projector for my husband's birthday a few years ago, and we never ended up using it that night because Louisiana hot July. It was just too hot to do. So now that we have a house and a patio, I want to do like a sheet backdrop and put chairs outside, and maybe we do like pizza, s'mores, campfire, and an outdoor movie night. So that is on the list. We will see if that one happens. I'm actually filming this on the 15th, which I believe is the day before I'm supposed to be posting, which is on Saturday. So you guys, if I get this video up to you on time tomorrow, actually finished and edited tomorrow, this may be a record for me. So wish me luck, and if you're seeing this, I probably made it. If you're seeing this not on Saturday, I didn't make it. I didn't make it, guys. Okay. So the next one on the list is attend a parade. Like that whole back to school, fall vibes, the kids get candy. It's like fun to see all the floats. So I definitely want to take my kids to that this year. Okay, another thing that has to do with my kids is make fall crafts. I feel like I miss like being a kid and making crafts in school and just having that time to just kind of zone out and do your thing. As my kids are getting older, I think it's good for me and for them to do something with our hands and create together. I also want to make a fall simmer pot. I saw this on another video the other day, and if I can remember who I was watching, I will link them down below. But I saw it and I was like, oh, yes, that would be amazing. So y'all know that if you've been watching for a little bit that I like my candles. I love my candles, actually. I do want to get to a point where I can do essential oils again, but right now we're gonna stick to the candles. But I thought it would be really nice one day, especially if it's like a special family event or the weekend where we can all just take our time and enjoy dinner together, have a fall simmer pot. You can put like oranges and cinnamon and spices in there and just let it simmer throughout the day. Another thing I want to do is bake pumpkin bread. So I've made banana bread before, and I'm still working on finding a recipe that just feels right. I know my grandmother has a recipe and my mom has the recipe book, and I have yet to get that from her. But if you guys have a good banana recipe or a good pumpkin bread recipe, can you also leave that down below or give me a link? Because I want to have that go-to thing that's like, oh, let me just whip up some banana bread. Let me just whip up some pumpkin bread. I want to get to the point where I almost like know the recipe by heart. So I need to find a recipe that I like. All the recipes I've done are okay, but I feel like I haven't found the one. So if you know the one, if you've done banana bread and pumpkin bread, I need your secrets. Give me your secrets, guys. Give me your wisdom. Okay guys, we're back to food again. We're still in the food vibe. fall and food to me are just so big. They go hand in hand. You're getting cozy for the holidays, you're getting nice and warm in your snuggles, and it's raining and it's cozy. You're gonna want to eat and hang out, right? So you have to have your food. So you know the popcorn balls, but like make it caramel. Also, I don't have this on my list, but this kind of made me think with the s'mores idea, I kind of wanted to do a Rice Krispie treat s'mores bar or something. So like do the Rice Krispie treat like you normally would, dip it in chocolate like halfway, and then while it's still warm, crumble some graham crackers on top. I'm sure that Pinterest has a recipe and directions, so that sounds so good. Alright, so that is on my list as well. We all know that life can get super busy, so taking some time to just step outdoors and like take in nature is something that I have been putting off for a long time. I've only gotten outside a couple times this year to the extent that I would like to. So I would love to go on a nature scavenger hunt with the kids, especially when the weather gets a little cooler and we can take them in their strollers. I would love to have like just a little printed list for them to look at, specifically my 2.5-year-old, so that he can go find all the things on the list, maybe look at all the different colored leaves. Although in Louisiana we do not have a ton of variety, you can find it sometimes when it gets a little cooler. Getting outside of the house with the family and enjoying the change of seasons and nature sounds so heavenly to me right now. So I want that for sure this year. Okay guys, I'm sure there's something that I forgot, and feel free to keep adding things to your bucket list throughout the year. If you want to go ahead and get a PDF or something, type it up, put it in a picture frame. I might still do that this year just to put on my desk and kind of reflect on what have I done this year? What have I not gotten done? Put it on your fridge maybe even. I think that would be really fun. I want you guys to leave me some of your fall bucket list must-haves. What are some things that you do every year that are like non-negotiable? This is fall for me. I really truly want to know. I'm interested to see what everybody does. I know I have some people on here that live in the South. I have some people on here that live in Michigan. So I know fall is a lot different in Michigan than it is here. What are some things that you guys might do there? Like maybe apple orchards or apple picking? I think that would be so fun. I would love to do that one day. So let me know what you guys like to do for fall and any family traditions, because I am so open to starting some of my own, and I would love to adopt some of yours. I just wanted to tell you guys again, it means so much that you clicked on my video, that you're listening to my words right now, and you stuck around to the end. Thank you so much for being here, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, it helps the algorithm, and leave me a comment and let me know what you enjoyed in this video. Alright guys, I'll see you later. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. You hear the kids in the background? Bye guys.